Welcome people to the Dancehall Expose channel, where you get your blog media on the panel. Yeah, so today we just have a read to a review about the dragon, isn't me? Cause what they do a episode about Massacre sold his soul to the dragon, so people want to look at a little deeper what is the dragon, isn't me? So listen this. It was August 2. Iraqi tanks exploded in Kuwait, crushing the government and altering the lives of terrified millions. Nations trembled. Many are turning to democracy. Will a one world government make a heaven or earth on earth? Will terrorism like some giant octopus engulf the world? Or will World War III end it all? We're going to go on an incredible journey behind the scenes and take a shocking glimpse. Many eyes are on the US. It's still the greatest bulwark of freedom in our world of chaos. Veteran news commentator Walter Cronkite, after grimly surveying some foreign crisis, spoke of the United States. It is, he said, the last best hope of mankind. You hear that? Last best hope of mankind, the United States. So, connected to the dragon, all this connected to the dragon. Let's go a little further. But something happened in our country, something strange. Things are changing. Have you noticed the trends? Question. Bullets whipped through the president's head and neck, causing him to slump in the back of his official limousine. The nation was stunned. President Kennedy was dead. Okay, people, so basically, this is tell about the end of the world and how United States are one of them countries that we are going to look out for. As I say, so people, watch out. Next thing. It was on a night of March 13, 1964. Right, I know people, I'm going to tell a story. But when I look out for basically at the world at end, as I say, since the early 1960s, assassination demonstrated frustration, fraud and them thing they go on over the world. As I say, hoax and them thing they come upon us with rapid fire. As I say. So on the night of March 13, 1964, it continues. 38 people looking out of their windows in a quiet, respectable neighborhood of New York City watch a murder that took a full half hour to commit and did nothing about it. You see it? 38 people watched Catherine Genovese being stabbed again and again in front of her home. Yeah, Catherine Genovese was a bartender who was stabbed in front of her apartment building. Yeah, in 1964. Yeah, so she was a bartender who was stabbed in front of her building, and 38 people watched are dead and never do nothing about it. So till today, they them have the Genovese syndrome, where people just stand up and watch as nothing and nothing happen. They don't take part and try to call nobody or do nothing in the killing. So basically, that's what the Genovese syndrome come from. Catherine Genovese. They research about it. So 38 people watched Catherine Genovese being stabbed again and again in front of her home and didn't care. They just leaned out their windows as if watching the late show. Waited till it was over and went back to bed. So the people they never care in these times. They never care. That was cool though. It's like watching a movie that was cool and them thing they saw. This is related to the end of time teaching people. So you have to understand say people attitude are changing. But nowadays people you can't stand up and see somebody are dead and nah do nothing about it. That are that we call the Genovese syndrome. You just stand up and don't do nothing and make a person die in front of you. So people, you have to be smart. Think about when I do people. So you have to know what you do now. So that is the Genovese syndrome. Next thing. There was a vision that this guy by the name of John the Revelator saw in his dream, and it gave a testimony. It go a little something like this. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb. You hear people? And he spake as a dragon. Revelation 13, verse 11. Yeah? So that was the dream that John the Revelator had, where he saw a beast coming up out of the earth. We are going to go back look further what is a beast and what a beast represents. And he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. So you see the same dragon, people, be careful of it. You know? Be careful of it. So a beast in prophecy represents a kingdom. So Daniel 7 verse 23 tell you that. So when a beast comes up out of the sea, it is represented in prophecy as rising amid many peoples and multitudes, a highly populated area. Revelation 17 verse 15. To come out of the earth is just the opposite. So here we have a nation that is springing up out of a wilderness area. So a nation that come out of a wide area, which is a sea of people. So the people them can know that, so you can find it in Revelation and Daniel, you know. So the people them can understand more about this beast that John the Revelator saw in his vision. So yeah, the beast represents a nation. So that's what it represents. So we're gonna see which nation the beast represents as we go further and further into this, to the article demonstration today. So the beast come from a nation, and it represents a country. Yeah, it represents a country, but it also represents a kingdom too. So people, the beast is what is gonna come next. Yes, so a beast is what is gonna come next. So remember, people, the beast represents a what? A kingdom. Yes, my people, represents a kingdom, people. So it's gonna rise out as a kingdom. So it's gonna come out at the sea and come up as a kingdom, people. So you will always look at this kingdom as like an empire or them thing there. You know, like in a show, you're gonna see this great kingdom. Yeah, that is it. So it come up and spring up out of a wilderness area, a wild area. You know, instead of overthrowing powers to establish itself, this nation will rise in territory previously unoccupied, like the United States, and how them conquer America. So it will be a country that's discovered, not conquered, not discovered, like what they said, they discovered America. Different from the often blood-soaked nation of Europe, it will spring up quietly, peacefully like a lamb. So, can you guess what nation of the New World arose in power, giving promise of strength and greatness that would fit this description? Sure, the United States of America. Simple. It sprang up like a plant from the ground. A prominent author of the past century speaks of the mystery of her coming forth from vacancy and adds, like a silent seed, we grew into an empire. That is American empire, people. So that is the beast and what it represents. So continue. And it had two horns like a lamb. The lamb-like horn indicate youth, gentleness, and represent civil and religious freedom. Yeah? The Declaration of Independence and the Constitution reflect these noble views. Because of these very principles, our nation became great. It says here, the oppressed and persecuted from all lands have looked to the U.S. with hope. Seeing, but the beast with lamb-like horns spake as a dragon, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused it the earth, and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast. Who is the first beast? Let us search. Whose deadly wounds was healed, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Revelation 13, 12-13. Incredible. Keep your eyes open, people. As this drama unfolds, you will see miracles of the most amazing nature, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Revelation 13, 12-13. Can you imagine the US doing anything like that? Having a wound and it heal? People, think about it. The beast get a wound and heal. You know? Remember now the devil we are talking about, people. You see me I say, and he manifests himself as a beast, which manifests himself as a dragon, which manifests himself as a country. And come on, people, this is the end of time prophecy. Big up Prophecy Crush TV. That's my brother. Yeah? So this is end of time prophecy, people. The beast is the end of time prophecy. This is the kingdom where going to come and rise up. All in a short period of time. Look one nation them where war right now. Yeah? Ukraine and Russia. You know? Israel and Hamas. All of them places are war against them the Middle East countries. You see me I say? All of them places are war against them one another. This is the beast to come. Will rise up out of our nation and cause war against the people them, and them are going to get wounded and them are going to get healed. So the people them can see for themselves and read for themselves. Find in Revelation 13:12 to 14. So the people them can wise up themselves. Yeah? Alright. Next thing, people. You know, beast are going to come on the earth and change the whole personality of the earth. You hear that? A real change is going to take place. You see me? Speaking of this country as a dragon denotes the use of force. People are going to only accept force alone in the last days is a war. This principle, as we see, shall be like a leopard-like beast, the first beast of Revelation 13. Yeah. So speak as a dragon, our nation. So do you hear it stirring? Have you noticed attitude becoming more intolerant and angry lately? Yes. People are angrier than ever before. Angry at crime? Yes. Angry at political, religious and social corruption? Yes. People are angrier than before, people. Yeah? And they will be more angrier. So listen this. In the view of the horrifying trends of the time, it's understandable that why the nation needs to speak that way. In 1 year alone, Americans spent $4 billion on pornography alone. You hear that, people? $4 billion on pornography alone. So tell me if I know last year that entire people. And divorce never been so rampant before. Divorce affect tens of millions of homes, wrecking lives and breaking heart. Mass murders never before. Neglect of the old age, abuse of women and even of babies sick in the heart. Men possess are taking the lives of men, women and little children. Yeah, millions of Americans hooked on marijuana, crack, heroin and other chemicals peer at the world through differing degrees of goony eyes and further apart society with their resultant behavior and crimes, people. So this thing is all ending warfare, people all over the earth. All ending warfare. AIDS, them thing there, never been so rampant than before. You know? Violence, never been so rampant than before, people. So come on, man, look into yourself. Take a look into the world, people. Yeah? We do a song with them, take a look into the world now. And them song that is real, them song that we feel here right now. You see me? But anyways, people, this is not a musical channel. People, the country is broke right now. Economic war and violence, people. Political and religious corruption have caused even the constitution to come under attack. People are hungry. You notice you ever talk to a man nowadays and it's like you cuss with them and they not reason. That is what people are nowadays. They're hungrier than ever before. You can't even ask them for money, people. You can't even last $5 and ask somebody for $5. If you're in a shop, people, and you want to make up, just go back home and try shake out a piggy bank and come back again. Because people are broke right now and people are hungry. And you can't talk to people nowadays. Ever notice somebody you can't talk to, you call them phone and you talk to them and it's like them angry at you all the time, always, right through. That is what people are becoming nowadays. And this is a sign to show people that things are changed, you know. The people and things are changed. And it's a wonder now, people. You see me? It is any wonder that our nation will speak as a dragon. You see me? Leaders of the electronic church launch a campaign to arouse 50 million Christians with a tremendous drive to unite forces to the common good. People, we have to just unite as Christians and work towards the common good of the earth. People, work towards the common cause, common factor. When God come, He might go rise some way, and some will get left behind. But we have to work to the common good way, people. You see me? Yeah. A political holy war is gonna come. That's what's gonna come. A political holy war. And it already started already, people. You see me? The feeling is being spread. Oh, that only if our nation comes comes together as a society, can we be free, people? You see me? That are the only way, people. If a nation come together as Christians, that are the only way we can improve our sorry state of affairs. Leaders are saying that this can be accomplished if Christians unite. Yeah, who can imagine that the United States President has revealed his willingness to do what no other US President has been able to do, support legislation which would help collapse the separation of church and state, and he speaks as a dragon, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him. Revelation 13, 11 to 12 people. So when the woman check it out, when they get in a free time, yeah, that's the president. So be on the lookout, guys. This is Jay from the Dancehall Expo channel. God bless. Look out forever. Peace. Yeah, man. One love, people. Bless up. See you in the next one.